Minister of Justice, Honorable Hashana, Excellency Minister of Public Security and Parliament Affairs, Honorable Ananda Vijalpara, Excellency Deputy Minister of Public Security and Parliament Affairs, Honorable Sunil Watatala, Ministry Secretary, Ministry of Public Security and Parliament Affairs, Mr. Sunil Viratnai, Chairman of the NDDCB, Dr. Indika, Director General of NDDCB, Commander Kothal Lawala, Excellency, Representative from International Organization, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of His Excellency Dr. Benjamin Reyes, the Secretary General of Colombo Plan, he asked me to convey his apology for not being able to be here today due to his mission in other countries at this time. He also asked me to deliver a message on behalf of my organization to our guests of honors and to all participants in this gathering that it is extremely a privilege and honor for the Colombo Plan to be part of this important national event to mark International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking 2025 in Sri Lanka today. And it is the same time that every countries around the world call for this significant day. Drug abuse not only impacts individuals, but also it disrupts families, communities, and the overall well-being of every society. The gathering today is a powerful reminder of our collective responsibility to combat drug abuse. It is the day to remind the public about the dangers of drug use, to break the stigma surrounding addiction, and to mobilize our resources to stop the cycle of organized crime. The primary reason why we are all here today, when we at the Colombo Plan, alongside with other international partners and the governments of our member countries, is to commemorate the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. And for this year, the global theme, the evidence is clear: invest in prevention, break the cycle, stop organized crime. I'm sure that we can do more with all powers and all hearts from every one of us to protect our citizens' security, their health, their well-being, saving people's life, and saving their future as if they are our family, our neighbors, our friends, and our loved ones. Prevention is more cost-effective than treatment, and most importantly, it interrupts the cycle of crimes, vulnerability, and all harms. The Colombo Plan calls for strengthening all concerned sectors on evidence-based prevention, intervention, and policies that can make a betterment in the lives of the people to prevent them from involving in any drug matters, stop them to fall into the vicious circles of drug crimes. The Colombo Plan would also like to echo the strong evidence and would like to join hands and would like to echo our one voice. That is, the evidence is clear. Invest in prevention. Our drug advisory program, the Colombo Plan has provided numerous support to the Sri Lankan government in combating against drug abuse, with focus on capacity building and technical assistance through the dissemination of our curriculum on prevention, treatment and rehabilitation, and also recovery support. These efforts have contributed to promoting a standardized service delivery mechanism and practices to the Sri Lankan government. Moreover, the Colombo Plan has also supported the Sri Lanka delegates to participate in various international meetings and initiatives. Looking ahead, we would like to work closely with the NDDCB and all concerned Sri Lankan ministry to forge stronger partnerships with relevant government agencies, non-profit organizations, private sectors, and international organizations in Sri Lanka. These collaborative efforts aim to share resources, best practices based on research, and thereby fostering a more cohesive and unified approach in combating the drug organized crime. Ladies and gentlemen, please also allow me to express my sincere appreciation to the NDDCB for their continued and strong partnership with the Colombo Plan and we are committed to further collaboration with the Sri Lankan government in combating narcotics, addressing all drug-related challenges, and building the workforce capacity. In conclusion, today's event in Sri Lanka is the day of reflection, awareness, and action. It underscores the importance of addressing drug abuse through education, support, and preventive measures. As we observe this day, let us renew our commitment to building a safer and healthier Sri Lanka, free from scourge of all drug abuse, and stop the cycle of all crimes related to drug matters. Through these joint efforts, we will ultimately achieve our goal of being a society free from substance abuse. Thank you very much.